So I am going to say, hey, again. And today I want to talk on a topic of doubt, doubt and fear. And one of my biggest things is I consistently end up, hearing people of all the goals and dreams that they want to do. And for some reason, it just seems like people just stop themselves. I often say, at what point do we doubt? At what point do we feel less than? Do we feel like we are unacceptable to do the things that our hearts desire? And it's so funny because yesterday I was just scrolling through my Instagram feed, and one of the things that caught my attention was there was a post that said, money can't buy happiness, but poverty can't buy you anything. And we lack so much, not in information, not in technology, not in any of that. But what we lack is the the drive to want to push ourselves. It's like going to the gym. And we love to see people who are fit and look good. You're like, oh my gosh, you look amazing. But that comes with the mindset of pushing yourself and pushing yourself physically to get the body you want to get. It's the same exact thing when it comes down to you, you know, your business or being successful. It's that one more rep. Well, it's that one more reading in a chapter. It's that one more contacting that business person, or it's that one more putting that little edge to your website. Whatever it is, it's that one more. And you have to make a decision that I'm just going to do one more and one more and one more. And just like a person at the gym, every rep or every time they do one more set is building their muscles. It's ripping it to do what it needs to do, but at the same time, it is building those muscles. And every time you do that one more step, it is building the money in your bank account. It is financing your house. It is putting your kids in a good school. It is a trip to Jamaica, or is it a trip to Hawaii, or wherever it is that you want to end up going. But it's that one more. And when you have doubt and you have fear, you can't allow those negative thoughts to come into your mind and tell you, oh, you can't do it. I have to say, for me, I've been wanting to do my business for 11 years. And I've been, quote unquote, doing it, but not doing it to my fullness. And now, for some reason, it's like my one more set, and that one more tweet to the website, or it's that one more phone call. And I'm driven. I'm driven because not the passion for being successful, but now I'm driven for the passion of motivating other people to be successful and sharing you can do it. One of the things when I first moved to Tampa, I simply was like, why are people so selfish? Like, people have the knowledge and stuff, but then I also understand that when you work damn hard, you really don't want to spend time with unmotivated people. So I decided to do something, outside the box. And when I do my conferences, my fashion shows, and I talk to people and I meet people, everything that I do is because I believe if I can plant a little seed in someone, and someone else comes along and make it grow. I mean, put water onto that seed, and then through everything else, God will make it grow. Our trials, our tribulations, our pain, um, those things often push us into our purpose. Heartbreaks, the death of a loved one. I kid you not. me losing my mom, I think, pushed me. It didn't at first, because at first I just didn't want to be here. I was just like, you know what? There's another world. And I want to be in another world with my mom and with my grandmother and, my uncle and everyone else who had left my life. And I just didn't want to be here. I didn't want to deal with I didn't want to deal with not being alone, not talking to anybody. Like, my mom was my best friend, and whenever I felt some type of way, that was my go-to person. Now, my go-to person is busting my ass to make sure that I'm doing everything I need to do or want to do to be successful. And I share those same thoughts with you. This is the time you have to grind it out. You have to want it. You have to desire it. And no one's going to want it for you. Yes, you may work an 8-hour job, but at the end of the day, part of my friend's fucking 8-hour job. Like, it's not going to get you to where you want to be at. You're going to feel stressed. You're going to feel abused. You're going to feel psychologically, mentally, just like, what am I doing? And we understand, like, there are bills that need to be paid. But at the end of the day, you have to strive for what God has given to you, that gift, that talent, that purpose. You have to go for it. Forget about the doubt. Forget about what people think. For years, I was consumed with what people think. I still am. But now I just really care less, because no one is going to knock on my door or call my phone and say, hey, you know what? Teach me have X, Y, and Z amount of money for you. That's not happening. And I've learned the hard way. Sleeping in my car, trying to take care of my son, losing my mom. It was like, and I hate to say it, but mostly people feelings are just like, oh well. It's just like anything else that you lose in life. Like, you just have to get over it. And I did. But now I got over it with the purpose. Now I got over it with, you know what? I'm going to make my mom very, very, very happy. And I'm going to make my children very happy. And the people that I touch base with, they are going to be my inspiration. And I'm going to do what God has given to me to install and just pursue the greatness in other people. That is going to be my gift. I will die leaving this world completely empty. So, despite the fact that you may feel doubt and fear, I'm going to tell you, between me and you, the hell with that. Do what you want to do anyway. You can always drop me an email, click on the link of my page, and, you know, find what you want to do. And I'm looking to build partnerships. So I believe in being the go getter of life. I waited this long and I've gone through hell and high waters, and I'd rather be in the valley going through the shitload of stuff that I go through than to be on the mountaintop. And you're up there for what? If I'm gonna be in the valley and I'm gonna suffer and go through pain, then I'm gonna help as many people along the way so we all can be to the mountaintop. So today I share with you, grind for what you want, no excuses, and now is the time for you to make it happen. I look forward to working with you, talking with you, reading your emails, or you hit a like button or a dislike button. But at the end of the day, you know, you're the only one who can say, if it is up to me, if it is to be, as I was saying, if it is to be, it's up to me. And I'm just going to clearly say, just do the damn thing. I love you much. And hopefully we get a chance to connect.